There are moments in human history when the universe seems to whisper back. For centuries, we have looked toward the red planet, our restless twin, and wondered, is there life out there? Or are we alone in this vast, unfeeling expanse? Tonight, that question is no longer just philosophical. It is physical, tangible, etched in stone and shadow upon the surface of Mars. This is the story of the Emerald Enigma, a discovery that could redefine not only what we know about Mars, but what we understand about ourselves. Billions of years ago, Jezero Crater was alive with water. A lake stretched across its basin, fed by rivers carving veins through the surrounding highlands. Delta deposits fanned outward, leaving traces of life's potential in layers of sediment. Today, the crater is still, silent, a fossil of a world that might once have breathed, and somewhere within this ancient basin, the rover Perseverance found a rock, small, unassuming, yet upon it, a pattern that would change everything. Tiny dark specks, arranged like constellations across its surface. NASA called them leopard spots, but the scientists saw something more. Under the gaze of Perseverance's instruments, those dark spots revealed the presence of two minerals, Vivianite and Greygit, both iron-based, both familiar. On Earth, we find these minerals only in the presence of decay, in the silent work of microbes breaking down organic matter. Vivianite, the mineral of life's aftermath. Greygit, the whisper left by something that once was. It is the closest thing we've ever found to fossilized breath, a NASA researcher said quietly, as if speaking directly to the cosmos. The rock, barely a few centimeters wide, rests in the ancient delta of Jezero Crater. Sedimentary layers beneath the dust tell a story. Rivers flowing, drying, leaving minerals and organic compounds behind. Carbon-based molecules, the ingredients of existence. On Earth, sedimentary rocks cradle fossils, time capsules of life long past. On Mars, they might cradle something more profound, proof that life, however small or fleeting, is not bound to Earth alone. But Mars has tempted humanity before. In 1976, the Viking missions ran the first biological experiments on Martian soil. Rover instruments scooped red dust and exposed it to nutrient-rich water, watching for carbon dioxide emissions, a potential sign of microbial life. The result? Ambiguous, exciting, yet inconclusive. Chemical reactions mimicked life. Hope flickered, then waned. 2 decades later, in 1996, a meteorite discovered in Antarctica seemed to hold a fossilized worm-like structure. President Bill Clinton announced one of humanity's greatest discoveries. The world held its breath. But once again, it was geology, not biology. And our hope slipped away, leaving only questions. Now, nearly 50 years later, we stand at the precipice once more. But this time, the evidence feels different. Not sensational, not dramatic, quiet, persistent, logical. Vivianite cannot form in heat. Greygit cannot survive in acid. Yet both exist together in the single Martian stone. A paradox that seems to whisper, life once moved here. Every living thing we know, from the smallest microbe to the human body itself, is composed of 4 elements: carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen. All 4 exist on Mars. Perhaps life is not a miracle unique to Earth, but chemistry unfolding in predictable patterns wherever conditions allow. If so, we are not alone. We are a single verse in a cosmic poem still being written. In July 2024, Perseverance drilled into the leopard-spotted rock. A titanium tube now holds a core of history, one of 27 samples waiting on the Martian surface. This is a library of alien history, left for someone to retrieve. The plan: a Mars sample return mission. Launch another rover, collect the samples, send them home. Yet dreams are expensive, timelines fragile. NASA waits for funding, while across the ocean, China prepares its own mission, scheduled for 2028. If successful, they may bring home the first tangible evidence of extraterrestrial life. And the first proof that we were never alone might come under a different flag. But perhaps the flag does not matter. Science belongs not to borders or empires, but to the species that dares to wonder. Because whether it is NASA or China, robot or human, the truth buried in that Martian stone belongs to all of us. It reminds us that the line between the living and the lifeless is not a wall, but a threshold. And Mars might just be the first door we ever open. If microbial life once existed there, then life is not rare. It is inevitable. If it arose twice in a single solar system, it has likely happened 1 billion times more across the universe. So when Perseverance scans the horizon, its mechanical eyes reflecting Martian dust and light, perhaps it is not searching for aliens, but the echoes of ourselves, long lost among the stars. The Emerald Enigma, a rock no larger than a human hand, but heavy enough to bend the course of human destiny. When it returns home, and we peer into its core beneath our sky, we may see not just evidence of life on Mars, but a reflection of life on Earth. Life, it seems, is not a solitary phenomenon. It is the universe's refrain, repeating its song wherever the conditions are right. The universe is full of secrets waiting to be uncovered. Subscribe and ring the bell to uncover them with us. And don't miss the next discovery that's challenging everything we thought we knew about the universe. Mars reminds us, the cosmos is not indifferent. It speaks in patterns, in minerals, in molecules, in whispers of life. And we are here to listen.